But it's now time to check in with meteorologist Eric Hunt. However, this week Eric had a special guest in town. NASA has been partnering with multiple academic institutions to better understand and promote climate sustainability. This partnership led NASA right here to the University of Nebraska's Eastern Nebraska Research, Extension, and Education Center, which is near Mead, to further their study. Eric Hunt is standing by with this story.
Well, thanks, Bryce. Today I'm out here at the Mead NREC site with Dr. Robert Swap, who is the Associate Mission Planning Director for Earth Sciences Division at NASA Goddard. Bob, what brings you this part of the country?
Well, hello, Eric. It's nice to be out here at NREC today, University of Nebraska-Lincoln's experimental site. I'm out here today to take a look ahead of a field campaign that we're going to be running and overflying this particular part of the country called WIMSY, West Coast Heartland Hyperspectral Microwave Sounder Intensive Experiment. It's a mouthful, but we call it WIMSY. And I'm out here today to take a look at some of the facilities that we were able to install out here. In the background, you'll be able to see a trailer in the far distance from the University of Wisconsin, part of our partnership. They have a high spectral resolution LiDAR. And next to that, a little white box in the front. That is a box, a LiDAR, a wind cube LiDAR, which allows us to look at the wind speed in 3 dimensions near the surface of the Earth up to about 10 kilometers. And that's being provided by Vaisala, the company that's based out of Colorado. And right here we have a flux tower, a micromed flux tower that does both trace gases, as you can see on the side, but also gives us an understanding of the wind. And why we're out here in this particular area is that we are studying new instrument techniques, observation techniques, to help us better understand the connection between the Earth's surface and the atmosphere just above it. We call that the planetary boundary layer.
But really, what is the major impact for farm production? And why did you guys choose this site here at NREC? I mean, there's lots of flat fields around the Midwest you could have chosen. Why specifically did you choose this University of Nebraska site?
With respect to why are we here, what's the importance of the boundary layer and understanding the processes of the boundary layer with respect to agriculture, we know that things are changing. And we know that the dynamics, how quickly the boundary layer grows or decays or doesn't decay, can have an impact on water stress on plants. Okay, for farmers, that's very important. If you got new crop or you're getting ready to harvest and you're putting incredibly more stress on the plant, that can be a challenge. And the other thing too, for rangeland management, we know that at nighttime, if we don't have that boundary layer collapse and we have these heat domes build, we know that's an added stress to their product as well. So what we're interested in is that we need to better understand this dynamic surface that connects the ground to the atmosphere and through which energy is transferred. We have to understand how those dynamics are changing. With respect to the question you asked about why here, why Nebraska, why this particular facility, the University of Nebraska-Lincoln with the NREC site has a storied career here. It's more than 20 years of observations that take place. You have an incredible insight and understanding to the longitudinal nature of changes on this facility. And it's very important for people like ourselves that don't have the luxury of being in the same place, same time, much like you all have been for 2+ decades, to be able to take our intensive experience and experiment and couch our observations within your longer term understanding. Given the fact that we have this growing relationship between universities in the heartland, especially University of Nebraska-Lincoln with the HEART project, the Heartland Environmental Alliance for Resilience and Transformation, and a partnership we have with the University of Wisconsin by supplying equipment, and the University of Iowa, which will be providing the aircraft that will be flying the instruments from the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. This is an opportunity to really capture and realize the potential that exists in this part of the country.